In our last 3 sessions, I described how Erin Caffey had planned the murder of her own family in Emory, Texas last month. She lived in a home where she felt isolated and controlled, and when she got her first chance to get out and experience some imitation love, understandably, she grabbed hold and wouldn't let go. She found a boyfriend who gave her tons of attention, and when her father tried to break that up, she and her boyfriend fought back in a tragic, horrifying way that will likely ruin the rest of their lives. When we hear this story, we shake our heads and think, how sad. How could such a thing have happened? How preventable. And yet, most of us make choices not unlike the one that Erin made, and we're quite unaware of making them. If confronted with them, in fact, we would deny them. But the consequences of our choices are undeniable, and until we see them, we will continue to make them and cause the same destruction everywhere we go. Erin Caffey's story is not complicated. Oh, sure, there are many facts involved, but we make a mistake if we allow the details to obscure what matters, which is simple. Erin killed her parents to preserve the imitation love in her life. If we want to go a layer deeper, she made that choice because she didn't know that real love even existed. This is a theme that most of us repeat in our lives every day, usually many times a day. Any time we choose praise, power, pleasure, and safety over real love, we are choosing death over love, death over life. Anytime we choose to be right instead of listening, anytime we choose to be angry, anytime we choose to whine about what was done to us, instead of making constructive choices that lead to positive change, we are making the same kinds of choices that Erin made. A young mother recently came to me complaining about the behavior of her husband and her daughter and everyone else in her life. Her life was a mess. I know her mother, who has spent her entire life in selfish pursuits, always looking good, always controlling, always being right, always concerned about what she was getting. Her mother is a billboard for the effects of imitation love, and those effects have rippled down in an avalanche of horror to her daughter and now her granddaughter. The older mother didn't shoot anyone with a gun, but emotionally she has destroyed everyone around her, causing just as much pain, I maintain, as Erin Caffey has with her choices. Imitation love feels wonderful. That's the problem. The feelings it produces are real, but the happiness that follows is not. Imitation love is a grand deception. It is, in the end, the ultimate disappointment. It produces, finally, an emotional and spiritual death. In many cases, as Erin proved, it literally kills physically. I'm not telling anyone to avoid it. I don't need to. We need simply to be aware of the difference between real love and imitation. And as we taste the difference between the two, we will make the wiser choice.